Are you into trading and expecting to get rich quickly? If so, hold on to your hats, because we're about to debunk some myths. The internet is full of stories about traders making vast sums of money in a single day. These tales spark dreams of quick wealth, leading many of us to believe that we too can become overnight millionaires. But let's take a step back and examine the reality. I've been involved in the stock market for 5 years, and I started trading just 2 years ago. I didn't dive in headfirst with large trades because of a lesson I learned from my father's experience. He suffered a huge loss in gold trading, a loss so severe that it destabilized our family financially and forced him into debt. That's why they say, once bitten, twice shy. So remember, trading is a business, and like any business, it doesn't start giving profits from day one. Let me share with you my own journey into the world of trading. It wasn't a smooth ride, far from it. In fact, it was a road filled with bumps, twists, and turns. My story begins about 5 years ago when I first dipped my toes into the stock market. But I wasn't a trader then, not by a long shot. I was just another curious observer watching from the sidelines, trying to understand this complex world. Then 2 years later I took the plunge. I became a trader. But I didn't dive headfirst into the deep end. I was cautious, very cautious. You see, I had a haunting memory that always reminded me of the potential risks involved in trading. This memory was of my father and his devastating experience with MCX trading. It happened about 10 to 15 years ago. My father was trading in gold and he suffered a significant loss. And when I say significant, I mean it was massive, so massive that it shook our family's financial stability. My father had to take loans to cover that loss. It was a tough time for us, a period filled with stress and uncertainty. I saw firsthand the impact of a bad trade, the consequences of a single decision gone wrong. That experience left a deep imprint on my mind. It was a stark reminder of the potential risks involved in trading. It was a lesson learned, not through personal experience, but through the experience of someone close to me. It was a lesson that taught me about the harsh realities of trading, about the potential for loss, about the fact that trading is not a guaranteed path to quick riches. So when I started trading, I did so with a clear understanding of these realities. I knew that I could face losses, that I could end up in a situation like my father's. But I also knew that I had a choice. I could choose to be reckless and ignore the risks, or I could choose to be cautious and mindful of them. I chose the latter. I started trading with a small capital. I tested the waters, learned the ropes, and gained experience through trial and error. I had no mentor, no guide, no one to teach me the ins and outs of trading. It was just me, my computer, and the vast world of trading. And let me tell you, it wasn't easy. There were times when I made profits, and there were times when I incurred losses. It was a roller coaster ride, filled with ups and downs. But through it all, I learned. I learned about the intricacies of trading, about the importance of patience and discipline, about the need for a well-thought-out strategy. That's my journey into trading. It's been a long and challenging journey, filled with lessons learned and experiences gained. But it's also been a journey that's made me a better trader, a more informed trader. I now understand the realities of trading, the potential for both profit and loss. I now know that trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme, but a business that requires skill, knowledge, and a whole lot of patience. That's why they say, once bitten, twice shy. So I knew that there could be a significant loss in trading. When I started trading, I tested everything that I understood and liked through trial and error. Yes, you heard it right, trial and error. You see, the world of trading is not a paved road, it's more like a rugged mountain trail where you have to find your own path. In the beginning, I was just like any other novice trader, armed with a basic understanding of market trends and a burning desire to succeed. I was eager to plunge into the turbulent waters of the stock market, hoping to catch the big wave that would carry me to the shores of fortune. But let me tell you, it wasn't as simple as I had imagined. As I began to explore the trading landscape, I realized that it was a field riddled with complexities and uncertainties. I had to grapple with a multitude of variables: market volatility, economic indicators, investor sentiment, and so much more. The more I delved into it, the more I understood that trading was not just about making quick decisions, it was about making informed decisions. I found myself constantly studying, analyzing, and interpreting market data. Every trade was a new learning experience, an opportunity to understand the market dynamics a little better. Yes, there were victories, but they were often overshadowed by failures. I made profits, but I also incurred losses. And these losses, my friends, were not just financial, they were lessons, hard-learned, but invaluable. And this is the reality of trading. It's a continuous learning process. It's about understanding that there's no such thing as a surefire strategy. What works today may not work tomorrow. It's about being flexible, adaptable, and resilient. It's about taking calculated risks and being prepared for the consequences. It's about accepting that losses are part and parcel of the trading game. Remember, trading is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's a business that requires time, effort, and a lot of patience. It's a journey of self-discovery, where you learn about your risk tolerance, your decision-making abilities, and your emotional resilience. It's about understanding your strengths and weaknesses and leveraging them in the best possible way. And most importantly, trading is about managing expectations. It's about realizing that success won't happen overnight. It's about understanding that there will be good days and bad days, highs and lows, profits and losses. It's about being persistent and consistent, about staying the course even when the going gets tough. So, as you embark on your trading journey, remember this. Every trade you make is a stepping stone towards becoming a better, more informed trader. Every loss you incur is a lesson learned, a stepping stone towards making better decisions in the future. And every victory, no matter how small, is a testament to your resilience, your determination, and your ability to navigate the unpredictable world of trading. Sometimes you make profits, sometimes you incur losses. But always remember, in trading, every day is a new learning opportunity. It's not just about making money, it's about growing as a trader, about becoming a master of your craft. Today, I want to tell you about my first year of trading, which didn't go well. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not that I didn't have any wins or that every decision I made ended in disaster. Quite the contrary, actually. The exhilarating thrill of seeing my trades turn a profit was an experience that I wouldn't trade for anything else. However, the reality of trading is that it's not all sunshine and rainbows. It's a roller coaster ride with peaks of joy and valleys of despair. Throughout the first 10 months, I saw my investments grow. I was diligent, careful, and prudent with my trades. The wins weren't always grand, but they were consistent. They were the product of careful study, analysis, and a bit of luck. It was a validation of my understanding of the market and my trading strategies. I felt like a seasoned trader, navigating the turbulent waters of the stock market with finesse and confidence. However, the tide turned dramatically in the final 2 months of the year. The market took a nosedive and my profits went along with it. It was a stark reminder that the market is unpredictable, and even the most experienced traders can face substantial losses. The thing about trading is it's a zero-sum game. For every winner there's a loser, and in those 2 months I was on the losing end. My 10 months of profits, the result of diligent work and careful strategy, were wiped out almost overnight. Some might see this as a failure, a sign that trading isn't for them. But for me, it was a valuable lesson about the nature of trading. It taught me that no matter how good you are, no matter how much you study the market, losses are inevitable. It's all part of the game. What's crucial is not to avoid losses. That's impossible. Instead, it's about managing those losses, learning from them, and using them to improve your trading strategies. It's about understanding that trading is a marathon, not a sprint. It's about realizing that profitability in trading doesn't come overnight. It requires patience, resilience, and a lot of learning. As I look back at my first year of trading, I realized that it wasn't a loss. It was an investment in my education as a trader. It was a year of learning, growth, and understanding. It was a year of highs and lows, of wins and losses, but ultimately, it was a year that shaped me into the trader I am today. So, as I closed the books on my first year of trading, I didn't see a year of losses. I saw a year of learning. I saw the foundation upon which I would build my trading career. It wasn't the start I had hoped for, but it was the start I needed. The first year went by, and I understood that ultimately this year we didn't make profits. But that's okay, because in trading the journey is just as important as the destination. Specifically, I'm talking about F&O, futures and options. Equity is different. Let's take a moment to clarify these distinctions. Futures and options, collectively known as F&O, are types of derivative trading. This means they derive their value from an underlying asset, like stocks, commodities, or currencies. Traders in this arena are essentially betting on the future price of these assets. It's a high-risk, high-reward game, where quick decisions can lead to big profits or significant losses. On the other hand, equity trading or investing is when you buy shares of a company with the expectation that the company will perform well and the value of those shares will increase over time. This is a slower-paced, long-term approach compared to F&O trading. The risk is generally lower, but so are the potential short-term returns. You're essentially becoming a part owner of the company, and your profits depend on the company's success. Now here's where the bull run comes into play. A bull market is a period when share prices are rising and overall market sentiment is optimistic. During such times, equity investors can see substantial profits as the value of their shares increases. So, why does this matter? Well, it's all about understanding the different avenues available to you in the financial world. If you're someone who enjoys the thrill of quick decisions and can stomach the potential losses, then F&O trading might be your game. But if you prefer a slower, more methodical approach and are comfortable waiting for your returns, then equity investing could be a better fit for you. In conclusion, it's essential to align your financial strategies with your personality, risk tolerance, and long-term goals. And remember, no matter which route you choose, it's crucial to stay informed, make educated decisions, and never invest more than you can afford to lose. Most people must have made profits in equity because if the bull run is going on, anyone who's an investor must have made profits. So what's the reality check here? Let's circle back to the key points we've discussed throughout this video. Trading, much like any other business, is not an overnight gold mine. It requires a substantial amount of time, patience, and most importantly, understanding of the risks involved. Anyone who tells you they've made millions in a day might be telling the truth, but remember, they're not sharing the full story behind those earnings. I've been in the stock market for about 5 years now, and I can tell you from personal experience that trading is a journey filled with ups and downs. It's not a path to quick riches. It's a long-term commitment that requires a sound strategy, a deep understanding of the market, and the ability to absorb losses. Remember my personal story? When my father experienced a massive loss in gold trading, it was a harsh lesson about the volatile nature of the market. It's not all about profits, losses are inevitable. In fact, in my first year of trading, 10 months of profits vanished in just 2 months. It was a clear reminder that the market can be unpredictable and that it's essential to manage your risks wisely. This brings us to another important point, the difference between trading and investing. While trading is about making quick decisions based on market trends, investing is a long-term game. During a bull run, most investors are likely to see profits. But as a trader, you're not just riding the wave, you're navigating the choppy waters, making strategic decisions based on your understanding of the market. So, if you're thinking of venturing into trading, don't let the allure of quick riches cloud your judgment. Understand that it's a business that requires a strategic approach, a thorough understanding of the market, and an ability to manage risks. Don't let the fear of losses deter you, but let it serve as a reminder to tread wisely. And remember, trading is not just about making profits, but also about learning from your losses. It's about developing the ability to analyze market trends, making informed decisions, and refining your strategies based on your experiences. The reality check here is that trading is not a sprint, but a marathon. It's not about making a quick buck, but about staying in the game long enough to make a profit. And that requires patience, learning, and understanding of the risks involved. So before you plunge into trading, take a step back and assess if you're ready for the journey. Are you prepared to invest time in learning about the market? Can you handle the losses that might come your way? Are you patient enough to wait for the profits to roll in? Trading is a journey, not a sprint. It's about staying in the game long enough to make a profit, and that requires patience, learning, and understanding of the risks involved.